What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you for cooling with Jay as always. So guys, we are here. It's 2022 first moto vlog of the new year. Guys, I hope everybody had a great Christmas and a happy New Year's. It's been some crazy weather, getting record snowfall and some other things going on in the state, which is why of course it's hard to make content because it's not an off-road bike, so getting it out in the snow and feet of snow is not ideal. In today's video, we're going to be talking about my 5 dislikes on my 2021 Ducati V4S Streetfighter Dark Stealth. So I've of course now had it for almost a year. I still have a lot more mods coming as the weather starts to get better. Exhaust, clutch cover, and carbon bits, some other stuff as well. So stay tuned, and that's why y'all should of course stay subbed and hit that bell icon to stay up to date on all my future content. Oh yes, she sounds good and she looks good. Alright. Okay, so my top 5 dislikes on the Streetfighter. Like I said, man, spoiler alert, there's not that very many. Actually, I have less dislikes on the Streetfighter than I did my 2018 Panigale V4, which is actually pretty surprising. Less I dislike on this bike. Biggest, of course, is, again, just for me personally, man, being a Streetfighter, being that it is, marketed as a everyday, motorcycle, I do sincerely wish they had cruise control. I really do. That would, in my opinion, actually fully complete this bike as far as, what it needs. In my opinion, this would be a complete all-around bike. This could be, the bike you carve up in your canyons and you pop on cruise control and ride home. This could, and I've seen many people do it online, matter of fact, where they take this bike and they will add packs to it, and do long touring. So it can be done. Obviously, it isn't ideal, which is why you'd buy the multi-strata, but it can be done. Oh, I got a green light. I'm actually kind of surprised. Because typically, you don't get a green light for that. Usually, when you're on a turn lane, it's so hard to get a green light, and you will sit there for 4 or 5 cycles and still not even move. Anyway, and like I said, in my opinion, man, that would truthfully complete this bike as an overall best bike, and it'd be very hard to argue why even having 2, again, minus if you're a heavy track rider and wanting the full fairing to tuck and wind and all that kind of thing. But having cruise control, man, would make this thing perfecto. I mean, that is the main hard grass I have with the bike, is that, because of course there's mods out there that you can get cruise control, but I wanted it from the factory where I can click a button like on the BMW and Honda, and the thing is, all the competitors already have it. It felt so good to do that. Oh man, it's been so long. It has been so long since I've got to do a hard pull. Alright guys, let's do another hard pull. Oh yes. Oh man. Now, I also wish there was a slightly better. Now, second thing, okay, and again, guys, I'm trying to find things wrong. So let me make sure I make that clear. Like, I'm trying to find things wrong with this bike. So keep that in mind. Okay, this is not a hater race session. This is just me giving you my, opinions. I know Rizoma and I think Ducati Performance make a dash cover, like a little windscreen. I think. I wish there was something that looked better. That would make it a lot, just a little bit of, slightly better wind protection. And again, I know you're getting a naked bike, so that's kind of part of the selling point per se, is you're getting something that doesn't have fairings. So adding stuff back to make it more protective against the wind is kind of counter to the whole purpose of the bike in the first place. So again, I 100% get that. 100% get it, and why you not want to do it, 1000%. But looking at it and trying to find things or flaws with the bike, and again, that's kind of more aftermarket. But I wish Ducati made something that kind of flowed with the look of the bike, but also added a layer of wind protection. That'd be nice. That's number 2. The mirrors, man. Like, I don't know, like, and I know Ducati has to sell these things with mirrors on them, but it's like, they can at least put some effort into trying to make these mirrors look sexy and be functional, because with the stock mirrors, you can't even see anything but your shoulders. I mean, come on. Like, can we get some decent mirrors for once? Is that too much to ask? Hey, what are y'all opinions about roundabouts? Do y'all like them, dislike them? Do y'all think that's worth it? Apparently there's like some stat that says it greatly reduces the amount of stop sign incidents, I guess you could say, with having roundabouts. What do y'all think? Do y'all think it's worth it? Do you still feel like, I mean, to be fair, I've never seen an accident in a roundabout, so I actually don't know if it works or if it doesn't work. Haven't been back this way before. Not too many times. So that's number 2. Guys, number 3 on my list would have to be phone integration. That'd be number 3. And that's a big one because, again, other companies do it. And when I say phone integration, I mean, I know they sell the little app that can tell you when someone's calling you and like the Bluetooth, but it's not as integrative as like BMW is, right? Like, what I mean by that is, I wish there was a way to maybe add nav. Like add navigation into the actual screen. Like, I think the new Multistrada has it now. So being able to have, phone full integration, not just phone calls. Like, I mean, to be honest, I don't care about phone calls. I care about knowing where I'm going and being able to see that. So if I could choose, they'd be on my list. So 3 would be having phone integration to use navigation. That's what I would like to see or have on the bike. So number 3. 4. This is a minor nitpick. Owens, if you're listening to this video, if you're going to build your electronic steering stabilizer, make it in black, please. I mean, come on, dark stealth bike. It'd have been so dope if this was in black. And I know you do it in black because you did it on the V4R. Granted, that's not electronic, but this would be so dope if this was in black. Steering stabilizer in black, please. If you're going to do an all black bike, at least make the option for customers to get it in black or sell it third party, I'd buy it. If they made it, I'd buy it. But they don't. So I'm stuck without it because they don't make it in black. So that's number 4. I wish they did. So pause real quick, guys. I just want to know, what is everybody's kind of, and again, I know based on the past 2 years, it's funny how everybody's not jumping to making New Year's resolutions now because of how crazy things have been the past 2 years, which I understand. So, do y'all have any, I guess you want to call them resolutions for 2022? You know, anything y'all want to do, work out, lose weight, new job, move, down in the comments, let me know what y'all's New Year's resolutions are. Alright, let's go. Let's go this way. Number 5 on the bike, guys. Number 5 is paint. I wish there was a process, or I wish, and I know it's a satin finish, but I wish, so there's no clear protection over the paint because it's not a gloss. So it's a satin, so the way you keep it clean is much different than you would a gloss. So you don't use the same washing chemicals and soap that you would on a normal gloss. So matte and satin are kind of in their own category. But with that being said, I wish they would offer something as far as helping to protect the paint, like you do at like dealerships, right? You can pay the $500, whatever it is extra, to get like a clear coat over it. Obviously you don't typically do that on satin, but something along that line would help to keep the longevity of the paint. Because I can tell you right now, cleaning satin matte finishes is, in hindsight, again, I love the black, but it's something you just have to be mindful of because you don't keep it clean the same way. I don't know if I'm a fan of that Polestar car. I don't know if I'm a fan of it yet. We'll see. Everybody's waving, nodding. Hey, I've gotten more thumbs up today than I usually get. That's the one thing about a dark stealth Streetfighter, is definitely it's stealth. So I definitely get less likes and looks because I don't think people recognize what it is than they do on other bikes. But anyway, guys, those are my top 5 on my Streetfighter. Like I said, man, I have a lot more content, a lot more videos coming up. Like I said, I'm trying my best to make content when I can, just with work. And then obviously the weather, living in Oregon, it's hard. I mean, it's 50-ish right now, so it's still chilly. But it's definitely much more doable than normal. That is for sure. I think 2021 was my biggest year on YouTube by far. But I think it was 8 videos. I think I did 8 solid videos on the Streetfighter, and those 8 videos crushed both years prior with double the videos made. So that goes to show you, man, thanks to y'all, the views, the comments, the likes, the shares. Like I said, I couldn't do it without y'all, so I greatly appreciate it. And guys, if you stood around this long, I will tell you a surprise. Guys, I have a massive potential update coming for this year. It's going to be big. It's going to completely change content on the channel. it's going to completely change, you know, how I make content, when, where, all of that. It is massive. This is a life-changing situation. I won't go into details more, but if you stuck around for this long, that is, I will tell you this, that is not like clickbait. That's not a lie. Like, it's legit. I have a lot. It is a big opportunity that's coming down the pipe, and I'm super excited about it. So just want to let y'all know, man, stay tuned, because we're waiting on a few things to close on it, but this could be big for us, for the channel, man, for my growth. So I'm truthfully blessed about it, and yeah, we'll just see. So anyway, guys, now we're done. Thank you for cooling with Jay, and I'll see y'all in the next video.